Welcome back, GReimer here, and we are doing episode 2 of RWBY Grimm Eclipse here. We're going right into the next level called Technical Difficulties. Still rocking Nora on this one. I'm going to probably use her through the entire playthrough just because she's my favorite character in this. I love the hammer, the ability to do double damage. Okay, so this is going to be very similar to the first. Oh, there's a chess piece and experience over that way, but I don't need it, so I'm just going to keep on rocking. This is going to be very similar to the first level where we have to get to another tower and defend it, but we have to get through waves of enemy. We're going to run into some warthog-looking enemies, which I cannot... Ooh, little leg spike there. Which I cannot for the life of me remember the name of them right now. If anyone knows the name, please let me know in the comments below. Ah, double damage now. Oh, nope, never mind. Wore off already. Just bombing him completely here. Who needs to worry about dodging when you can just do a mortar attack on him? Oh, right there, she dodged him. Oh, got me. All right, there we go. Yeah, I cannot remember the name of those things, actually. They're, I usually am pretty good at remembering the Grimm names, but those ones are escaping me. Please let me know down below if you know. For those of you who don't know, Nora is on part of Team Juniper. She is not one of the main characters. She's more of one of the support characters, but she has a pretty big role in the entire show, so... That's why she got her own character in this. Maybe this thing's saying activate is what you need to activate.
Happy hunting.
Oh, bob and weave. Hard to hit a fast-moving target. Ooh. Alright, wave 1 of 4 complete. Okay, so I have to do a few waves to get the bridge to come across. Is it moving? I don't think it's moving. Actually, I probably bumped up the difficulty, actually. This is, these beginning levels are actually pretty easy, especially when you're level 10 and all maxed out. You see that little electric attack going between my regular attacks every once in a while and chaining together against other enemies. That's one of the abilities I showed off right here. Okay, so these Beowulfs are a little bit harder than those whatever slug things were, but I can still handle them. I say that and I immediately get hit. Alright, wave 4 or 3 of 4 complete. Come on, bridge. I love how she's got this grenade launcher and hammer that she uses in the show, and you can see her using them or as I'm using them through the game here. She also has an ability to absorb electrical energy. She is modeled, Nora in the show is modeled off of the character Thor, the Norse god Thor, and that's why she can absorb electricity, wields a hammer. And all the characters in RWBY are actually modeled after some type of either legendary character or fairy tale character. Okay, that was the final wave. So yeah, she's modeled after Thor. RWBY herself is designed a little bit off of Little Red Riding Hood. Let's see, Yang is modeled after Goldilocks. Blake is modeled after Beauty and the Beast. I think she's like a mixture of all of them, or both of them, I mean. I don't actually know if it's just Belle or Beauty and the Beast, I'm not sure. But Ooh, I gotta get better at dodging. who's I missing? Weiss. Weiss is modeled after Snow White. All right, there we go. But then on Team Juniper, you got Jean, Jean Arc, who's modeled after Joan of Arc. Team Juniper is kind of interesting because they have gender swaps for all their characters. So Jean is modeled after the female Joan of Arc. Nora is modeled after the male Thor. Pyrrha is modeled after the male Achilles. At least their abilities and skills and stuff like that are. Or all their skills and what, just not just Pyrrha, but all of them. Here's that control center. And then Ren is modeled after Mulan. Or inspired by, I guess I should say, not necessarily modeled after, because they don't really, this doesn't look anything like Thor. But the design, or the concept was off of them.
I don't like the looks of this. For now, let's just focus on the objective. Defend that control center while I undo the damage.
There's a lot of characters, though, in RWBY, so it was really, really awesome. It was designed by a guy named Monty Ohm. Back in the day, he was one of the animators for Red vs. Blue. I think he's like the lead animator or something along the lines of that. But he created RWBY then, and he only unfortunately worked on it for the first 2 volumes because he unfortunately passed away at the age of 33. So the show's creator is no longer even alive, and that's really a shame because the guy was awesome. He's a hard worker, did amazing stuff, especially when it came to fight choreography in either anime or shows or anything that he worked on, actually. But from what I know, he went in to have some kind of medical procedure done. Didn't really, the post about his death, it was kind of vague with what he was having done, which is, I mean, that's his own privacy, you know. But he unfortunately had an allergic reaction to something that was given to him, and he slipped into a coma and then passed away. And he was 33 years old. But the show continues to live on even after his death, which is awesome to see. I'm so happy they kept it going too, because the show is great. I was nervous to see if they were going to, leave it with him or if they were going to keep it going. But apparently he had a direction the show was going that the writers, Carrie and I can't remember the other guy's name off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly a huge follower of Rooster Teeth, so this is me just kind of going off of what I read before. They apparently knew the direction the show was going. So in his absence, they were able to keep the show going. Oh, I barely got those guys just in time. Okay, another flawless wave. But yeah, I'd recommend going checking it out, the show for sure. And then, if you like it and you like these type of games, then definitely go pick up the game too. It's a lot of fun. You can play this online with other people too. Ooh, that guy got me pretty bad. It's not just limited to a single player. In fact, it's better to play it with friends. Just want to make sure none was sneaking in there. I'm trying to do a flawless wave on this one if I can. And really, the key is that you gotta at least hit the enemies to get their attention. You are the last enemy. Got him. Hey, I did it. I didn't even take any damage. Sweet. If I was leveling up, that would have been great for XP.
Right. The symbol we've been seeing belongs to Merlot Industries.
Merlot.
Research and Development Corporation, far before your time. The company was crippled by the collapse of Mountain
There we go.
where they lost their primary facility and chief staff members. They never recovered from the incident and eventually shut down. Which begs the question, why is their technology suddenly popping up in the Emerald Forest?
Dun, dun.
I've never been one for riddles and history.
So Merlot Industries,
More of a man of action, if I do say so myself.
this is their symbol for Merlot Industries. They don't actually show up in the show, but in this game, that's a big piece of the puzzle. There you go, 156 kills, 0 deaths. Still got it. I still got the touch. Hopefully, I don't falter as I go along here. But that'll be it for the second episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Next episode, we'll be diving into Mountain Glen, destroyed part of the city, or destroyed part of Vale. So hopefully, if you guys did enjoy this, please be sure to leave a like down below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.